Hey guys, welcome back to Frenemies. I'm Ian, and we're back with more Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So last episode was the premiere for Season 6, and it was great. A lot of the stuff we saw, well, clips, like snippets in the trailer, the last one that I saw. I'm glad that I didn't look at the promo. I still haven't looked at it, so I don't know how much exactly was given away. But I'm glad I didn't watch it just so that more wasn't. Because unfortunately, we did know that Phil is back. So that reveal probably would have been much better. But I mean, hey, it is what it is. It's fine. It's not too bad. I mean, that's pretty much everything that happened, or that we saw in the trailer. So nothing else has been given up. I think pretty much everything that in that trailer was just from the first episode. I'm hoping. No, there was some other stuff in there. I forgot. Sorry. There was a couple other stuff. Stuff that I'm assuming is in space. The stuff that happened last episode was, obviously Clark came back, but I don't know if he's gonna be going as if his name's Phil Coulson or it is actually Sarge, or if Sarge just his title. I don't know. But we will see probably pretty soon. Daisy, I almost said Elizabeth, Gemma, Davis, and Piper are in space. They're looking for Fitz. They found his pod, but it's empty, and it looks like Fitz is on some other planet right now. I'm not sure exactly what he's doing. Last time I said maybe something had to do with like a gladiatorial. Maybe I'm hoping that Enoch. Crap, I'm so sorry, Enoch. I'm hoping Enoch's maybe with him. We didn't see him after the explosion or after the ship destroyed their ship. So I don't know exactly what happened to Enoch. He might be dead again, which is kind of bullcrap. You bring him for I'm not just gonna bring him in for one episode, right? I don't remember how much or when we saw him in the trailer, so I don't know exactly where that's gonna be going. I don't know if he's in more. They were being attacked by the Confederate. I think it was the people that we dealt with last season. I think some hierarchy alien group. They're attacking them, and they jumped, but unfortunately Gemma set the coordinates. Well, unfortunately for the rest of the team, but kind of for us. Well, for those that are okay with Gemma just jumping to Fitz, or where she thinks Fitz is going to be, I really hope that's where he is, because we didn't confirm. We don't know exactly where he's at. He looked like he was in like a junk heap kind of place, or I don't know, and he stuck something in his neck that made his eyes go green. And he knows alien language, so yeah, I'm hoping it's just normal Fitz, because again, I don't know if maybe he's altered, but I'm gonna go with 70% of me saying that's not the case, just because it's S.H.I.E.L.D. and they like to break our hearts a lot, so who knows. Sarge, or Coulson, whatever, killed Fox. We had him for a little bit, which was really sad. I mean, he seemed like a fun character. He seemed they were showing him a lot. I was expecting him to be more in the show, but and it would have to be Coulson. I'm gonna call him Coulson. No, it had to be the guy that looks like Coulson. So that's kind of a bummer. Yeah, I don't know where we're going from this episode. I mean, I know hopefully that we're going towards Fitz, and the team's probably gonna be split. I know the rest of the group are gonna be mad at Gemma, so I'm kind of worried about that. But hopefully things won't stay that way for long. Yeah, I guess we'll just find out by starting the episode. I hope he's alive, so he's gonna be dead.
Sweet.
Brain freeze.
This rock has it all, Sarge.
You don't look like a hero to me.
He's so different.
Still using combustion here.
You're not gonna at least take the slushy, dude? Man, you really are evil. God dang, he looks cool though. Aw, Coulson, what have you... Well, it's not Coulson. But god dang it, Coulson. Shouldn't have been surprised.
And his pockets didn't make it.
No, his bottom half didn't make it. And that's definitely not on me.
You got something to say, Pax?
Yeah. Tinker should have been in the truck. We all should have been in the truck.
And we'd all be part of that museum right now. You want to do things differently?
No, but I certainly don't want to go digging for PEGs again.
you good to come with me, secure the exit while these two scout the site? Or should we discuss that too?
No, I'm good. I'm sorting through it. Tinker died. He was a friend.
That's what friends are for.
He's on a ship? He's a mechanic? Or a plumber, essentially? Not a mechanic. Mechanic, plumber dude? Okay, totally not what I was expecting this to be. So he's pretending he's an alien, or not an alien, but not Terran, I guess they would call us. Uh-oh. Fitz, your cover's getting blown, brother. Oh, fake. Enoch? Iris scope. Ah. Crap. Enoch!
I don't recall letting any Terrans onto my ship.
Shoot. God dang it. Gemma, hurry up. Gemma. Enoch's just like, well.
I mean, didn't you ever take a load off back in your home turf? Your past life or whatever? One day you're gonna tell us about it.
Don't hold your breath.
Hey! You two have some ID?
You love secrets, Melinda. Anything you want to share?
Take it easy.
Dude.
He was there until the very end. He's gone. You have no right to question that.
President thought it was alien radiation markers I've never seen. Foreign methyl groups. Strip that all away. And what you have left is a 100% match for Philip J. Coulson.
Huh. Okay. Did he take the body?
And I realized it's wasteful for me to pay employees when I have two harder working slaves. So I thought, why not let the dead weight go?
You're relieving the engineering crew of their duty.
I don't think that's what he's talking about.
You know what it's like to have a memory that's too painful to revisit.
Of course.
Well, May's pain is running around killing people.
God dang, Mac is huge. I love his, as bad as this guy is, I really love his score.
Don't worry about me. I'll be leaving satisfied. Worry about you. Your heart rate. Because it's about to go nuts when we rob this place.
Sorry, lady.
People fantasize about doing something heroic.
Oh!
Hold it!
Don't worry.
Snow. Okay, that was a touch more violent than I expected, but it proves my point. A hero after all. The good news is, you won't pay for it.
It's like their portal or whatever? Or a target. A marker. Portal? Oh. Huh.
Well, what are you all waiting for?
We're missing something. We're missing everything.
Yeah, pretty much.
Know where they're going.
They're not from here.
Or maybe it's somewhere they've already been.
May! Just keep your hands in front of you so you don't bump into something. Smart, okay. He tried to tell you, man. Tried to save you.
That was fast.
Oh, yep, there's me. Oh, God.
Where is he?
Dude, you don't know what you're doing. What you're getting into. Oh, Jesus. Thank God, May's quick. Come on. Oh, May, come on. Okay. Oh, no. Oh. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, smart. Oh, he's in.
Don't look back.
May, move. Oh, crap. What in God's name?
Somebody help!
Oh, Jesus. Oh, goodbye. Again. No, no, no. Come on, man. Come on, man. Yeah. Again.
Seriously? I leave for 3 minutes and the plan goes all to hell?
Not May. It's not him.
Coulson?
Oh, awkward. Or discombobulating is what I meant, not awkward.
How did you get in here? What happened? I lost.
You froze.
Back there? Not really.
A little. Coulson. What does that mean?
I don't know. But it rings a bell.
Oh, crap. What in God?
Wherever these people came from, I think they destroyed it.
Don't you do it. You did it.
We'll return in a
What'd I
moment.
say?
They could easily find employment on the planet of Kitson. We should have just enough fuel to reach it if we change course now. But what about your plan to go back into cryosleep and join Gemma Simmons in the future? I've got time.
Yeah? I kind of wouldn't expect Fitz to make that kind of a choice. Already he's changing. Oh, come on! Wait. Where? No, wait. God.
Smith,
I don't.
what
Ugh.
did you just do? He's here. I can feel it.
I don't. Are they on this? Okay. So, are they on the same planet then? Like, I thought for a second that they were showing up when they were leaving. So are they just gonna be on different sides of the planet? Something, you know, that's a huge leap closer. They were apparently on completely different, you know, part of the galaxies from each other. So we've gotten closer. There's that at least. He's already slightly changing. He's kind of making, well, he's wanting to be better than kind of what Leopold sort of pulls him to in a way, you know? Like, I mean, wanting to go to Gemma isn't, you know, a bad thing, obviously. But it's not like, you know, when there's people in danger, he's like, well, I have time. So we're gonna do this first and make sure these guys are safe, and we're gonna get to wherever we need to go to get them work. So, I mean, yeah, it's obvious that he has time, but it's just like, normally Fitz would want to get to Gemma as quickly as possible. He want to do this as soon as he possibly can. So, it's interesting. Like, he's taking another path again. Like, he's pulling away from it almost, I guess, Because before it was like do whatever necessary to survive. And he technically did. He did do that because whenever he was when he was, saving them in the first place, he was gonna try to talk him down, but he also prepared for worst case scenario and kill the rest of the crew that were trying to throw the others out. So yeah, I didn't know what their plan was. I didn't think it was gonna be that. I should have. I really should have. It was really. I didn't know. I thought maybe he was gonna do like that was the only way out. So I thought maybe he was gonna somehow get him in there, and then they were gonna throw him out. But then he got he went inside and he wound up actually closing the door on him, which makes sense. It was kind of surprising, but it made sense. And then you see I grab the thing, so I'm like, oh, something else is gonna happen. Yeah. And then the other airlock opened, so I didn't know that was the thing. I really, really hope next episode they find him. Okay, so third episode's pretty good. There's 13. I think there are 13 episodes, so I think 3 is a good number to get Fitz. And I feel terrible for May. God dang it. And okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I feel like it'll probably be obvious to others, but I'm just not sure. But I thought maybe it was another Earth kind of a thing or something like that, and it is in a sense, but it's like he's using another body. Like do they do the whole reincarnation thing or I don't know, because it's the exact same DNA. It's not slightly different. Like I don't know if it works the same in Marvel as it does in DC, but if you're from another Earth in DC, like your DNA is gonna be slightly different. Like for one, on Earth 3, your DNA might be like your organs might be on the other side, or same thing with the DNA, it might be reversed or something like that. And if you're right hand, then you could be left hand. So I don't know if it works the same way here, but it seems that it's the DNA they got was 100% match for Coulson. So is that his body? Like, is he whatever this? But it seemed to have his body on whatever planet they were on at the other time too. But then again, it has been a year. So did he get his body? Did he get his body like right after Coulson died? Like once May left, whatever it is this guy was originally, like got Coulson's body or something. Speaking of they were on the planet. Like what exactly was going on where they were at? Like at first I was thinking, is it getting dusted? Is that like? But then it doesn't make sense because that's like supposed to be this planet. The only reason I'm like it could have been theirs, like that the planet that they were on could be ours. But the only thing that's pulling me from that is that they're looking at one diamonds. They think that's completely useless or worthless. They're asking about the currency, and the guy's like the kind with faces on. He's like, oh, okay, that stuff. He's not the kind that he normally is used to. So I'm assuming that's not our planet. We're the one that where Thanos comes and dusts it. So plus last season is where they mentioned Thanos coming to Earth too, but it could have been like he didn't make it or something. I don't know, but I'm assuming that's not the case. I'm just wondering what the heck happened. Are they the ones that destroyed it? Like, did that gun thing do that? Like, why are they doing what they're doing if that's the case? Like, what's the goal? What's the point behind it? Is it just pointless mayhem? Is that just their thing? It doesn't. I don't know. Something about them just doesn't seem like their way. Like especially what's it, Pax? I think his name is. Is apparently sounding more like Tinker. I guess they were starting. They're seeing things differently than the rest of this team. Sarge, I think that's his name. Let's see. What's the other one? Jocko. Okay. Sorry. So this. Yeah, different from Jocko. Butterfly? Butterfly or Snowflake? Because Pax was calling her Snowflake. Maybe that's just her nickname. His nickname for her. And I think I already said Sarge. I think that's his name. I don't know. I mean, they didn't. I don't know. I'm assuming. I'm going to assume that's his name just so I can call him that to differentiate between the two. But yeah, I'm wondering like what's dividing them right now. He seemed like first off, he was also kind of like upset about Tinker, or Pax was, and was getting on Butterfly, I guess maybe. for rummaging through his stuff, thinking that she was trying to, loot or whatever his bag. I can't remember the word, but just to scavenge his stuff. So yeah, he seems more, what's the word, sentimental than the rest. Well, I don't know. I don't want to say than the rest of them, but at least more than Sarge, because whenever Pax was saying, I'm just sorting through things. Tinker was a friend, and who's a friend? He was a friend who died, I think is what he said. And then Sarge just says that that's what friends are for. So he doesn't seem to care for them too much. Maybe, I don't know, because he also was. I mean, it could be just because, hey, this member's a part of my team. Let her go. I gotta use her for whatever it is our mission is or whatever. He might not actually care about her whenever he was first encountered Fox, whenever we first met them, and then he killed Fox right afterwards. And I don't know how he is. Like he doesn't seem like he's just aiming to kill, which is weird because like he just straight up just killed Fox. Then he didn't kill the security guard that was getting on their case while they were at the cargo shipment place. He missed, and he didn't try to kill him while he was on the ground. So, and then whenever Butterfly killed those two guards, does it both of them die? I think both of them died. Yeah, I think she killed them both, and he was saying, well, that's more violent than I expected, but So I'm just, like, it wasn't his intention to kill him, it was just to take him out, to knock them out, I guess. Or maybe it was just the way she did it was violent. I don't know. Again, the reason I'm wondering if it's like, I know I'm jumping back and forth, I'm sorry, but I'm wondering, the reason I'm thinking it might be Coulson, like something or somebody else using his body, don't know how, is obviously I think that's what they're trying to insinuate, the fact that, she said his name and then he froze. Even he said so. Well, not quite. He's like, whenever, crap, what's his name? I gotta put that down to remember. Jocko. Okay. Whenever Jocko questioned him about it, saying he froze, like, no, I didn't, or not really, I think is what he said. And they said, what was that about? And he says, I don't know. It was a familiar feeling. What did he say? Crap, man. Why is my memory so faulty? Rings a bell. Okay, my bad. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not really sure how this even happened. Like, when did he get the body? I mean, obviously he's had it since before he came here. Seeing as they destroyed whatever Earth or whatever they were on before. And they can't cross over foreign structures, apparently. They can't anything, which I would think that, no, they weren't. It was different. When they're trying to cross over to another Earth or planet or whatever it is they're doing, then they can't. It's like it was a different thing. Like they're passing through objects, but whenever they're just making like fixed points, like we'll put a door here and then we'll put the other side of the door somewhere else, and it created like basically it was like Portal, the game Portal. So that was different. It was creating like an actual like doorway in a sense. So I was for a second wondering why they could do that there, but I forgot that that's not exactly what they were doing. There was a completely different method. They're not crossing Earth's dimensions, whatever's going on here. They're just teleporting from one place to one place on the same plane to another. So yeah, I got those confused for a second. I'm wondering if it's that gun that did the whole. Did I already mention this? But I'm wondering if it's the gun that did the whole weird destruction of that planet, because he was pointing it at the sky. He said he was gonna go test it out. I'm not sure if that was what causes it, or is it like a signal kind of a thing, or I don't. What does that gun do? I'm going to assume it's not just a signal. It can't be. And they're using the PEGs they cause an electrical, what is it? Electrical charge. I don't quite remember the rest of it. I didn't even think about that. The what's his name? Not Doc. What? Michael Benson. I didn't even think about him not knowing Coulson. I just assumed that he did. But I guess it makes sense. Like he wasn't part of the agency, but he didn't even know who Coulson was whenever he kind of poked a nerve with May, or struck a nerve with May. And he didn't seem apologetic, and that kind of annoyed me for a bit. But then you realize he doesn't actually know who Coulson is, which I thought he did. He did seem he felt guilty after we found out, and he felt a little more apologetic, I think. And then he was saying, and also kind of saying that he's somewhat responsible for, that he's sort of helping them to catch and kill him, I think is that what he said? God dang, man, why can't I remember? Oh, just stop him. Okay, whoops. Well, whatever. just help stop him. Gotcha. He was really sorry about that afterwards. Okay, so, and the injection that Fitz gave himself wasn't necessarily, it was an iriscope, which is interesting. To use it to change his iris, that's kind of cool. So what, you just like smack him in the face and it changed back, or he was running out of the dosage or whatever? I don't know. Maybe they just, I don't remember exactly what they did to him, but it's very interesting. I didn't even think about that being it. So that's kind of cool. It was just so that he could basically disguise himself as them, so he could fit in. But then you would think Enoch would tell him about the kind of food that they're into. That kind of gave him away. And Enoch's on that Tommy language. Like, Jesus, how quickly can Fitz learn a completely different alien language? But yeah, I am glad that we do have Enoch back. I wasn't sure by the end of last episode, or from what we saw in last episode, whether we'd still have him, because one, we saw the ship blow up, and then at the end credit we didn't even see him, but he had him hidden in a wall, which is kind of funny. I don't know what Fitz exactly was doing when he was opening it though. Like, what was he going to do? Was he giving Enoch? Enoch doesn't need to eat. He just drinks whatever that water or whatever stuff was in the fridge when we first met him. But yeah, I'm not sure what that was, but I am glad to have Enoch back, so that's really cool. I am glad that Mac believed May, because I wasn't sure whether he was going to question her about that. Like, he wasn't sure whether she maybe she was seeing things, because there was an explosion, so she could have he could have pegged it on a concussion, or she wasn't seeing clearly and stuff like that. And so I'm glad he wound up believing her. But he ended up not telling the whole crew, like all the agents there, that could be put in danger. Well, knowing wouldn't really put them in danger. Well, it could, because if they don't know it's him and then they see him, that they'd freeze for a second, and that'd give him an opening to just kind of kill them. But I think he knows now, because he stated it out loud. But I don't know if there was anybody around. The only one that knew about it was Benson, May, obviously, Yo-Yo, and Mac are the ones that know about it. I think. I'm pretty sure. I don't think Keller knows. Yeah, I do feel bad for Keller, because apparently I don't know if they were friends, but I think they were friends. Like, they said that they were in neighboring towns, and he also recommended Fox for the job. So I think that's supposed to imply that they were friends, or at the very least he knew Fox long enough. Poor Fox, man. He wasn't even. He might have been there for the year, but still, even May said basically, called him a kid. He wasn't that. As the ages go, he was the youngest looking that I've ever seen on the crew so far. Yeah, I think that's all I have for this episode, guys. Really enjoyed this episode. None of this, I don't think, was anything that was in the trailer. So it was really cool seeing it was cool seeing May fight Jocko. I had to look here again. I should never doubt May. For a second, I did. I was like, he has a huge. You need to just get out of there, May. I feel I was wrong. I am. Shame on me. It's May. She clocked him. She knocked him out for a good second. And then she went to go stop Butterfly, I think. I don't know for sure that's her name, but Butterfly, Snowflake, whatever. She went to go and she stopped her. She kicked her butt too. And I liked how she dropped the what is it, the metal plate or whatever. Why did they put the other paint portal thing on there? Why didn't they put it on a surface that was you know, an actual just the wall, and it's not something that was just that could be laid down, because I feel like that could, even if May didn't do it, like it could have maybe somehow it got jostled and it just fell over, unless it was just really heavy and fast. I don't know. Maybe it was fastened. I'm not sure. I'm just wondering why that was the case, like why they chose to put it on that and not just on a straight just a wall. Like does it have to be a specific surface material? Maybe the wall wasn't the right material, wouldn't work. Maybe they got like a brick wall or like whatever whatever the stone wall is. Maybe they have to have the same kind of material. I have no idea. But I like it that she like laid it down. That was clever. That was really smart. Not choreography, just a smart move on their part. Like, you know, well there's a portal here. One way to close it is to the piece that it's stuck on. I'll put it down, and basically the floor blocked her from going through, which is kind of cool, kind of funny. But I wonder if like she was pushed against it, because it was essentially just the floor. If she could like push the portal up, I don't know. That'd be interesting. That'd be kind of interesting to see. But no, I liked her fight, and I hated that. I feel bad when she got thrown. Well, she fell out. I don't know. When she was thrown out the portal, and she basically felt like she lost. Which, I mean, they got away. I wouldn't say she lost. They just got away. God, I feel so terrible for me having to see Coulson after a year and having seen him die. She was there when he passed, when he died. It's just that I can't even. She's still feeling it. I mean, it's only been a year. Like you feel that for a long time. Poor May. God dang. I have no idea. Well, let's see what could happen next. I mean, we got the Fitz and Gemma on the planet. I'm pretty sure they're on the same planet. I wonder how long it's gonna take them to find each other. Because Fitz still thinks that they're in the future. He doesn't know because they're still trying to go into. Well, they're not right now. They're currently trying to help these people, but they still have a plan to, you know, go back into cryostasis, or at least Fitz does. Enoch will just watch after him. So he's not even looking for Gem right here, right now. But Gem is looking for Fitz. So that's gonna be interesting. Like he's not even looking for her. Like he's not. That's gonna suck. I mean, like how are they gonna track him down? Because they don't know exactly. God dang it. This sucks, man. I really hope they find him next episode. God dang, I don't want to go into another episode. I don't want it to be the 5th episode and that's when we find Fitz. I want to find him. No, the 4th episode. 3rd episode. 3rd episode is when I want to find Fitz. I don't want it to be the 4th. We waited long enough. We waited a year for the show to come back. Now I want them to grab Fitz now. Please, come on. I mean, episode 2 would have been kind of fast, yes, but I wouldn't have complained. But okay, so now we're gonna hopefully we find Fitz next episode. Hopefully we'll confirm whether or not that this Sarge guy has actually Coulson's body somehow. Even though it was dying, so I'm not sure why he took the body and how maybe with their technology they were able to stop it. Who knows? But yeah, guys, that's it for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. today. Hope you enjoyed it. If you want to check out the rest of our stuff, go and click the button right next to me. And if you want to stick around for next episode, make sure to click the subscribe button. And if you want to be notified whenever our videos go up, go and click the bell icon down below. Again, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you next time.